Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our online math class. First of all, I hope you are doing fine and every one of your friends and family members is well. Today, we are going to study or to complete studying generating sequences. Before we studied sequences, and I think all of us know something about it, and this is the good thing. Okay, in any sequence, we have two different ways expected to generate the terms of sequence. And the word generate, of course, it means work out the terms. So, how to work out the terms of any sequence? We have two ways: a term-to-term rule and a position-to-term rule. Most of us know about the term-to-term rule. Means how to generate a term from the previous one. What about the position to term rule? The word position itself, it means the order of the term. We will study the new topic is about the position to term. But let's take one exercise about the term to term rule. Write down the first three terms of each sequence. Letter A. If we have a sequence, if we want to find a sequence with the first term 1 and the term-to-term rule is adding 5. So when I say find the first three terms, it means the first term is already written. So all you have to do is just find the second and the third one. So the first term is 1. The second term will be 1 plus 5 because the term-to-term rule is adding 5. So you will just plus 5 to 1. It will be 6. After that, you will add another 5. It will be 11. So we can say that the first three terms of the first sequence is 1, 6, and 11. Okay, you can now pause this video and start solving B, C, and D. And come back to me. Okay, let's solve together letter E. I know that you solved B, C, and D, and you are good and great students. Letter E. The first term is -5, and the term-to-term rule is adding 2. So we will say that the first term is already written, and it's -5. The second term will be -5 plus 2, it equals -3. The third term will be -3 plus 2, it equals -1. So we can say here the first three terms of this sequence are -5, -3, and -1. That's right. Okay, about letter F, with the same way, the first term is -3 and the term-to-term rule is subtract 6. So we can say that the first three terms are -3 and -3 plus 6, it equals 3. After that, 3 plus 6, it equals 9. So the first three terms are -3 and 3 and 9. Okay, after revising the term-to-term rule and how to generate a sequence from that part, we have a position-to-term rule. And as I said, the position-to-term rule, it means if you are standing in a line, for example, and you are the second after the first one, then your position number is 2. If you are standing the first one, so you represent the first or the first term of the sequence and your position number will be 1. In the line, if you are 20 members or 20 persons and you are the last one, then your position number will be 20. That's right. So the position to term rule, as you see, each term in the sequence is calculated according to its position in the sequence. Usually this takes the form of the nth term formula. And the nth term formula is very important word, you have to take care of it. Which is the formula that takes in the position of the term. For the first term, n equals 1. For the second term, n equals 2. For maybe the seventh term, n equals 7, and so on. And I'll put the value of that term. For example, generate the first 4 terms of the sequence defined by the nth term formula. Okay. Where is the nth term formula? It's this equation. Term equals 3n minus 2. When I say term equals 3n minus 2, it means if you want to find the first term, you will just substitute each n in the equation with 1. Take out n and put 1. When I say 3n, it means 3 multiplied by n. 3n minus 2, we studied this before as algebraic expression. If you have something like this, it means it's algebraic expression. And you know that algebraic expressions, it means a mix between variables and constants. Constants are numbers, like here 3 and 2, and variables are letters, like n in this question. So if you combine them and if you mix them by the 4 operations, multiplication, dividing, adding, subtracting, then you have expression. This expression in this example is the nth term rule, or the position to term rule. So if we want to find the first term, then we will substitute n with 1. It will be 3 multiplied by 1, then subtract 2. And here I want you to remember something: the order of operations in math. If we have one sentence, one mathematical sentence, in this sentence you have, for example, multiplication and adding. So you will start with what? That's right, with multiplication. If you have any sentence with the 4 operations, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting, start with multiplying and dividing. After that, adding and subtracting according to which operation comes first from the left. But overall, even if you have adding first at the left, then multiplying, start with multiplication. So here we have 3n minus 2. 3 multiplied by n, 3 multiplied by 1 equals 3, minus 2, it equals 1. So the first term is 1. After that, the second term is 3 multiplied by 2 minus 2. 3 multiplied 2 equals 6, minus 2 equals 4. The second term is 4. The third term will be 3 multiplied 3 minus 2, it equals 7. And the fourth one is 3 multiplied 4 minus 2, it equals 10. And this is the fourth term. If we want now to write the 4 terms, they will be 1, 4, 7, and 10. So we have here, we generated the sequence here from the position to term, and this is the first way, or our today's way, the new way to find or to generate a sequence. The position to term rule is term equals 3 multiplied position number minus 2. And the old way is the term to term rule, and it's adding 3. So we have here 2 different ways to find the terms of any sequence. Okay, the position to term rule and the term to term rule. Now I want you to exercise yourself with this exercise. We have 2 questions here. The first one is about working out the first 3 terms and the 10th term of the sequence with the given nth terms. Okay, you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rules, 5 position to terms rules. And the second question, it's a pattern made of circles. And I want you to read the question carefully. Please send it to me as a comment or whatever. If you send it to me as an email, it will be fine. In Edmodo, it's okay. After this video, I will make another video. We will solve this exercise. But first, I want you to try it yourself. Try it yourself and send me your answers. I will not forget to tell you to stay safe, stay at home, and see you soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.